Austin Eye. What is Austin Eye? More importantly, who is Austin Eye? And what is our role in this world? Where did we come from? How did we grow into who we are today? And finally, what does our future look like? What is Austin Eye? We're a medical and surgical eye care practice focused on helping people see their best and experience life to its fullest through vision correction surgery. For younger people, we offer state-of-the-art, modern LASIK surgery to help them achieve high-definition vision without glasses or contact lenses. For patients 45 and older, we perform premium lens replacement or cataract surgery with the most advanced lens implants available to help them see young again without relying on reading glasses or bifocals. Who is Austin Eye? We're an elite team of ophthalmologists, optometrists, nurses, technicians, and administrative staff immersed in a culture that is supportive, caring, and focused on helping people achieve and maintain their best vision throughout life. What is our role in this world? In other words, what is our mission or our why? Well, there are people in the world who simply want the best. Well, that's our standard. If you want or need premium cataract or lens replacement surgery or LASIK from the best surgical eye care team in the world, then you have it right here in Austin, Texas at Austin Eye. We have great, smart, and talented people. But how do we perform at an elite level? We must have the will and the drive to excel.
Now we have about 5 choices, in our life. We can be bad at what we do. We can be average at what we do. We can be good at what we do, or we can be excellent, or we can be elite. And everybody has a choice as to what they want to do and how they want to do that. But if you're going to be excellent or elite, you got to do special things. You have to have special intensity, you have to have special focus, you have to have a special commitment and drive and passion to do things at a high level and a high standard all the time. It doesn't matter what God-given ability that you have, that probably can make you good. But without the rest of it, I'm not sure you ever get excellent or elite. And that's the part that we're trying to get to. So,
how do we achieve our mission? We hire, train, develop, and retain great people. We hire for character and we train for skill. And we've been fortunate that along the way, we've retained wonderful people who've helped build and grow our practice, and more importantly, create the culture that we have at Austin Eye. We have to define the principles by which our people approach each day and solve the problems that they confront. We have to lead by example. We have to earn every moment of every day.
Okay, y'all ready for a lecture? Talk about the importance of nothing. You get up every day, you're entitled to nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. You could have talent, but if you don't have discipline and you don't execute, you don't focus, what do you get? Nothing. If you're complacent and not paying attention to detail, what does that get you? Nothing. So, nothing is acceptable but your best. So, we need to be, everything is determined by what you do and you trying to be your best so that you can build on positive performance so that, and that's the only thing, there should be nothing else, all right, but that, for everybody. So That's what we have to stay focused on. That's what we need to do. We need to not accept anything but our best in terms of what we're doing in preparation.
We have to take care of our people because our staff is responsible for helping each person who contacts our office and who is cared for as a patient. And if you're going to have an elite team, we need world-class facilities and technology to deliver the best care. This is who we are today, but where did we come from? How did we grow into who we are today? Where shall I begin? Let's start with July 1st, 1969, when Mitchell Wong opened the practice. Remember 1969? Richard Nixon was president, and Austin had a population of 244,000. At that time, there were 4 ophthalmologists in Austin. In 2024, there are 140. 3B Medical Arts Square was the location where he started his first practice. This is the sign from that office. Mitchell Wong was in solo practice for 3 years at this location, then moved to a building that he constructed at 1009 East 40th Street in 1972. From 1972 to 1993, my dad had a few associate ophthalmologists that worked at Austin Eye, but he was mainly a solo ophthalmologist for the first 24 years of his career. My mom, Rose, worked side by side with my dad initially part-time in 1972 until she became more full-time as me and my brothers grew older. My older brother Sean worked at Austin Eye with my dad from 1993 to 1997, then started his own practice, Eyes of Texas Laser Center, in 1997. I joined Austin Eye in 1997 at the age of 29. So by the fall of 1997, Austin Eye had our office at 1009 East 40th Street, had 2 ophthalmologists, me and my dad, and about 12 staff members. All surgery was performed at St. David's Outpatient Surgery Center. Our LASIK was performed at St. David's as well. In 2000, we opened our second location at 11901 Jollyville Road. This location initially had 6 exam rooms, a 1 OR ambulatory surgical center, and an optical shop. During the period between 1997 to 2000, a majority of the surgical volume was actually LASIK surgery. We were doing between 1,500 and 2,000 LASIK procedures annually during this time. We advertised LASIK surgery on billboards, local magazines, the Austin Statesman, and online. And because of the booming economy, the LASIK volume was significant. We started doing intraocular surgery, most of which was cataract surgery, in our ambulatory surgical center in 2000. Then in 2004, our focus on cataract surgery grew when the initial FDA-approved presbyopia-correcting lens, the Crystal lens, became commercially available. Then in 2005, 2 more presbyopia-correcting lenses gained FDA approval and commercialization, the Resume and Restore lenses. From 2005 to 2009, we would hold monthly seminars at our office to educate patients about all laser LASIK and lens implant surgery. We were riding the waves of technology and refractive surgery in our practice, and the focus was on the technology, and the practice did well overall. But between 1997 and 2006, I noticed that the philosophy of the practice had to evolve. I had to evolve, and I needed help. I did not have the time to devote to managing our staff to the level that would be needed to improve the overall quality of our staff and to provide improved oversight. So I asked Betty to help Rose in the office with human resources. In 2006, Betty stepped up to help hire and manage along with Rose. In 2010, John Odette joined the practice and brought fresh ideas and perspectives. His personality blended well with me and my dad and our office staff. Above all, he was highly motivated and talented and wanted to grow his practice, which in turn motivated me to improve the practice as much as possible. In 2012, we acquired the first femtosecond laser for cataract surgery in Austin. This acquisition and the marketing campaign behind it forced us to change our practice in ways that we never before imagined. In order to make the laser economically sustainable, we had to market it. So we retained the help of Mike Malley to help us create a TV campaign to promote laser cataract surgery. With Mike's talent, creativity, and help, we would enter the most productive phase in the history of Austin Eye over the next 12 years.
For Austin resident Robert Cushing, life has never been better thanks to laser cataract surgery at Austin Eye.
It's opened up a whole new world. It's not just that you see better, but you actually feel better. It's not a day goes by that I don't really think about how blessed I am to have 20/20 vision. This is a whole different world. It is wonderful. And thank you, Austin Eye.
For laser cataract surgery in Austin, call Austin Eye at 512-250-2020.
Between 2012 and 2019, Austin Eye began a transformation from a comprehensive eye care practice to a more surgically focused practice. Our surgical volume grew, and to support the increased surgical volume, our staff grew. We hired more doctors and staff and learned and implemented effective leadership skills to be more effective and more efficient in our daily operations. In 2020, while the world had to shut down during the pandemic, we started construction of our flagship office at 2700 Bee Cave Road.
It's March 15th, 2020, and the country and the world are in lockdown mode because of the coronavirus pandemic,
which opened on July 29th, 2021. Our ASC moved from our Jollyville location to our Westlake location on February 14th, 2022. Last surgical case at the Jollyville Road ASC. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, David. So we're in our new ASC, and this is our first patient. Thank you, Lisa. Good.
Thank you.
In July 2022, renovation of our Northwest Austin office began. The goal of the renovation was to modernize that office to mirror the high-tech, contemporary, and modern themes that are present at our Westlake office. Additionally, since our surgical center moved from our Northwest office to Westlake, we could expand the office to have more exam rooms to help us support our growing practice with more doctors and patients. The newly renovated Northwest office on Jollyville Road was fully restored and open for business on September 25th, 2023. In 2023, Max Medert joined Austin Eye as our third ophthalmologist, and Catherine Elkins joined our optometry team with Ashley Deese. 2024 has been a year where 5 new lens implants were introduced. We are seeing patients from all over the country and all over the world on a daily basis who are looking for the best surgical eye care. And most recently, on October 1st, 2024, River Fickey joined our practice as our third optometrist. Now finally, what do I foresee in the future? We live in Austin, Texas, home of the University of Texas, with which we have an affiliation at the medical school. UT football, Elon Musk and Tesla, a booming metropolis with a growing list of celebrities. As the city grows and the population expands, our practice will grow and continue to fulfill our mission, or our why, which is to deliver the very best premium cataract or lens replacement surgery, or LASIK, from the best surgical eye care team in the world, located right here in Austin, Texas, at Austin Eye. Thank you.